That was for British Vogue. That was when the BAFTA'S were on. And Fiona Goldfarb again and I did this series. And one of them, so we did all sorts of things. So basically what we were doing is taking portraits of people, actors that were nominated for BAFTA'S, but we would go they wouldn't come to us to a studio. We would sort of go to somewhere they were and set up and, grab them, sometimes just for a couple of minutes. So that Benicio del Toro picture, we were at the BAFTA'S party, and that was at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I just had set up a studio in the background basically hung that flag, and I had a light. We photographed a bunch of, I think Sophia that night too, and him. And then part of that series, there were a whole bunch of people in that series we photographed. Jude Law, there was a party there's another hotel off the back of Oxford Street in London, and they were having a BAFTA'S party there. And so we rented a room, and I put up a backdrop, and Fiona would go down and grab actors, and they would come up and we'd photograph them. Actually, there's that picture of Jude Law smoking a cigarette. Anyway, he comes up and he's sitting there, and they're all like begrudgingly at this party, So he comes up, and I didn't know him, but I knew him a little bit from, there's a pub in London called The Cow. He used to drink there, and I don't know, he was like, I said to him, I've seen you around at The Cow, and he's like, yeah, I go there a bit. Anyway, we're having a chat, he's having a cigarette, and then it was around Cold Mountain, and then Harvey Weinstein comes bowling into the room, and he's like, you need to get back downstairs and start selling that movie, not up here to have cigarettes with your mates. And then you were like, wow, there's the power in the film industry. Jude Law was a pretty big star at the time.